Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. One down. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Right side, hard hit. Castro sends it to first. And that is out number. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. And the 1-0. In the air, left side. McCarthy on the move. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch.
1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. On the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Here's Ohtani. Steps on first for the out. 1 down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball 1. The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. That's out number. 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That one fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And there are 2 outs. Here's Ohtani. Now a fly ball to right center. Perry on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0. Line drive, base hit down the line. The relay throw. Safe at second. He uses the swim move to get around the tag. Okay, all set to go. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. That's in there. That is strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's a little bit low.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's Adley Rutschman. In the air, right field. Judge has a beat on it. 2 down. Dylan Beavers now at the plate.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's ball. That's in. The inside edge. And that's ball 2. Just off the inside edge. And that is in for a strike. 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Foul ball there. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 9th. So in now for the Angels, number 43.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here. Kevin McGonigal
Leading
up
off
now
here
for the
this
Tigers.
afternoon, the shortstop, number 7, Kevin McGonigal.
Hey! In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Golden opportunity right here. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. On to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Oh, the throw is wild. Tag got him. Aggressive base run. Bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. And that one hammered out of here. back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one away. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now this one gets away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. Phillies trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Ripped to right, base hit. Abreu around third. One run across. Now the throw comes in. One down. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies.
That's the ball.
And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. In the air, left side. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. That one ripped right center field, and that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th. So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan Howard, the next to hit, 1 for 2. No question about this one. It's out of here. First and second, 1 out. Ryan Howard. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
In the air to left center. The lead coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 down. First and second, 1 out. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. That one fouled off. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. On the ground, Walls. 1 at second. Over to first, safe.
Big throw.
First and second, one out. Ryan Howard getting ready to hit. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard now at the plate. Foul ball there. Ground ball could be two. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard, the next to hit. Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Hit on the ground might be two. There's one. Over to Pena for the inning-ending double play. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard will hit next. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Rollins around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by two. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Rollins around third. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 4-1. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard digs in now. Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
On the ground could be two. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Laser, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by two. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rollins around third. In comes the run from second. Throw cut off to second, and he's out trying for 2. First and second, one out. Ryan Howard now at the plate. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! Back here in Philadelphia. And now for the Phillies, Ryan Howard.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Albies takes it. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Howard 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. That's to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. First and second, no outs. Ryan Howard. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
That's just...
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones takes it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Hard liner. Jones makes a nice running catch. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay in there. Hey. He's safe. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. This one in the air, center field. Jones settles under it, brings it in, and there's one down.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. That's out number 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. One down. And now the first baseman, Ryan Howard. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over.
One out man at first. Ryan Howard, the next to hit. Up the middle. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One down. And now Ryan Howard. To short, could be 2. Flips it. There's one. Double play.
No!
What a twin killing. One out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard. Here's a high chopper. Steer. Whips it to first. 2 away. One down. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. In the air, left field. And there are 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away now. One out man at first. And now the first baseman, Ryan Howard.
That's a ball. Outside.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Brayan Rocchio will hit next. Way inside. Gets away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Yes. And the count even 1-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 1-2. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. In the air to left center. Peters on his way over. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here's Brayan Rocchio.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Guardians with the tying run on at first here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 1-2. Popped up left side. Montgomery gets under it. That's out number 2. Here's Brian Rocchio. 1 for 4 with a double. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Popped up. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Brian Rocchio now at the plate.
Rocchio.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Brian Rocchio. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there are 2 outs. Here's Brian Rocchio. 0 for 3 in this one. The White Sox trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. To the right side, Meidroth. Over to first. Awesome play there.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Brian Rocchio. And fouled off.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Over to first, safe.
That's a huge.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Off the base of the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1 now. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. That misses. And now it's 3-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. 0 for 3 in this one. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Line and a base hit into right. And now the winning run is on base. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Brayan Rocchio getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. Flips it. Save!
He made it. Safe.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. And that one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. The 1-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. Here's one. To first down in time. Great. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Montgomery under it. And there's 2 away. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Swing. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow.
To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. Pitch kicks away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. So the tying run at second. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Now there's a bullet down the line. Base hit left field. Here's the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. That one the other way. This one looks like trouble. around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run. Here's Brayan Rocchio. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Brayan Rocchio digs in now.
Hey.
The Guardians with the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. And a big swing and a miss.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was...
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. So the tying run at second. Base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. He's already homered here in this one.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Out towards left center. Antonacci should have. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late swing, fouled to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
1 at second. The double play ends it right here. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. Left field. And that drops foul. Well struck left field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Runner around third. Cut off, throw to third. Safe at third as he swims around the tag. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air right field. Montgomery on the move towards foul ground. Fair ball. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Hung up in a rundown now. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. A huge base running mistake there. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brayan Rocchio.
everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
The 1-0. On a line. Takes it in for the out. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Brian Rocchio.
That was straight queso right there. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Ball game. Bottom of the seventh. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Henry Bolte.
You know, these Athletics need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
Hut!
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the A's.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Zach Gelof. 0 for 3 in this one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Strike 2. Struck him out swinging. The big righty strikes out the side.